that in Germany, the average amount of time spent on our website was 9.5 minutes for each user, which I don't know if the averages in Argentina are different, but the average for Reuters is 1.5 minutes. So Reuters were very, very shocked. And globally, the average is around 5 minutes. So, I mean, this is, I think for the UK, this is incredible. We've never seen this kind of thing. So it again made us think about our mission, about always trying to do something different. Let's not try to recreate old things. And I think it's really important that I'm honest with you, and not everything is great with the world of 21st century multimedia reporting, and this is just to illustrate some of the challenges we have, one of them mainly being rain. This is in Berlin on the evening of the celebrations, and the server for the website completely crashed, and so we had to cover ourselves in rain covers, phone the United States, and try and fix the web server. But I think it really sums up our kind of mission. We believe we should be agile, adaptable, always able to change if there's a problem, and always carry a rain cover. And so these two projects, they led us up to creating what is now known as Not on the Wires, which is an organisation that wants to keep doing these missions. Our goal is to continue to partner with mainstream media, but we're also now trying to start our own products, our own brands, because we believe as well, as I'm about to come on to, we believe that there's a bit of a lost generation in news. I'm also a lecturer in universities in London, and I find that a lot of my students, despite the fact that I'm also very young, they're a little bit younger than me, and they just don't understand why news is important. And so I think we decided that we want to also tackle this problem at the same time. So I'm coming on to the second part of my talk about news for the 21st century generation. And I really think it's, when I was discussing this in my mind and thinking about how to talk about this, I think there's actually two sides to it. I think it's about the platform, but it's also about a new form of storytelling, and there's two things that are coming together. This is a nice point for you about my students in London, and this is completely true. My students, 15 students, only one of them has a television at home. Now, I must stress, this doesn't mean I'm trying to tell TV journalists that you're not important, because you are important. But I think it's a wake-up call. I used to work in Japan as well. It's the same in Japan. TV is, it's not that TV is dying, it's just that people are always on the go. And so I really think the future is mobile. Now, it doesn't mean that TV has to disappear. I just think that TV needs to somehow start to think about reformatting so that people can access it, because the hunger, the appetite, the enthusiasm for news is somewhere there. It's just not coming to the right place. But, and this is one of our most strong feelings actually, it does not mean that we can put the same old content onto these new platforms. And so I have something else to show you. I hope this won't get me in trouble back in the UK, but I wanted to show you, this is the iPad application for one of our biggest newspapers in the UK, The Times. This is not how you do it. This is a newspaper on a screen. I think it's not the future. I think that this is something that we really need to decide, because clearly young people aren't buying it mainly because, you know, they don't like to buy the paper version, but maybe also because the storytelling needs to change. And so we need to think about how we can improve the whole product. I'm not trying to say that everyone is doing everything wrong. I don't think so. I mean, it's a wonderful experience.